Detroit's Democratic Party mayor and city council, working with the governor of Michigan, are preparing mass layoffs of city workers as part of a broader assault on the city's working class. Mayor David Bing is proposing to lay off 10% of the city's workforce in addition to imposing pay and benefit cuts, while the city council is calling for 2,300 layoffs, including hundreds of firefighters.
We're going to have to pay more for our medical services, and we're going to receive less pay. So that's going to put a strain on our pockets. I think the citizens don't understand that we're not actually paid the money that they think we are.
The mayor wants workers to take a 10% cut, increase their health care costs, as well as lay off workers. And that essentially is going to lead to people actually working for less money and longer hours.
Things are tight all over the world, all over the country, and in this state and city. So, the workers, the pie is getting smaller, and someone's slice is going to have to be smaller. And I guess, a lot of it seems like it's falling on the workers. Yeah. But it's a shame because the workers are the ones that really pay the taxes and really keeps the economy going, especially this place. Because I would say more than half of the people that work in this facility probably and in the city period are probably city residents, at least half.
City workers have had to pay more for their health insurance, as well as not to mention the fact that they haven't had any wage increases over the last decade. So essentially this will be almost maybe the third pay cut in just the last 5 years that city workers are being made to take.
And this is in a city where the unemployment level is nearly 50% and the poverty level for children is well over 50%. The conditions are absolutely atrocious.
What it's like to work for the city of Detroit, I would say that it's extremely stressful. At the same time, it is rewarding. We try to do the best we can with the few resources that are made available to us by city management.
All city employees, we ain't trying to make a profit. We're giving our service. That's why we're here for.
The thing is that we want to see to it that the next generation of young workers and students actually have a decent way of life. The cuts that have been carried out, the layoffs, have had a massive devastation, not only economically, but I would say more importantly in the cultural deterioration of the general population. Everything from people not being able to go to a local school, a library in their neighborhood, to being able to actually catch the bus to go to work.
If they cut service, people will be losing their jobs. It'll be hard for them to get to school and stuff and get to the doctors. The service is very, very important because everybody can't walk and everybody can't drive. It's not, because insurance in Detroit is real high. You have handicapped people like blind people. If they had the money, they still can't drive, so they need a service. You got people who have cars, still want to catch the bus because downtown charge for parking, so they can catch the bus downtown, they don't have to pay for the parking. So people depend on that bus service. It's very important. You gotta remember though, rich folks don't catch buses. Yeah. Everybody cutting, rich folks don't catch buses. But at the same time, the employee catch the bus to come to their business.
It will affect services, whatever service we're getting now. We won't be getting any. I've lived in Detroit for 60 or more years. I've seen it go backwards instead of forward.
Oh, it's going to absolutely devastate the city. It's going to devastate the working class.
It's not an attack just on city workers, but the working class as a whole. Whenever auto workers were laid off, it was the people in the restaurant industry, the cleaners, the car wash, the shoe shine guy, the barber, who were also affected when an auto worker would get laid off. So when city workers, as well as other sections of the population have been laid off, it has a rippling effect throughout the working class as a whole.
Cause and the Socialist Equality Party plan to hold an emergency meeting on December 17th at from 2 to 4 p.m. at the community house on Greenfield. We believe that the working class has to unite in opposition to all these cuts. We reject the position that this is a black or white issue. This is a class issue. And whether you're unemployed or you're employed, whether you're an auto worker or welfare mother. We stand together in opposition to the attacks being carried out by big business and the government.